しい出来事も絶え間なく続いてる。なぜ僕らは傷つけ合うのか。分かり合うことが優しさを生むのに。つながりたいんだ、そうさきっと大きな心になる。Try 巻き込みたいんだ、止まらないようにその愛を走らせて、いつまでも僕ら連なってく。見えるかい？これが僕たちの地球だ。美しい星、ビューティフルスター。輝くためには必要なものがある。それは自然を愛する心、バランスの取れた食生活、十分な睡眠時間、日に焼けた肌、乾いた心では一つにはなれない。つながりたいんだ、高い壁が立ちふさがっても Try 巻き込みたいんだ、いびつな心はすべてを包み込むよ。つながりたい。Come on! やがて光り輝く星座となれ。
青い空浮かぶ雲白く咲き満ちた思い出の花、過ぎ去りしくたの輝けるつまじく語らう日々、頬なれゆく柔らかな風に優しさ感じ取りにといつまでも続いてゆく、この道は永遠の愛、抱きしめて壊れるほどに
I disagree. It's not everlasting love. It's nothing. I need to take that off there. The current game is lying at the moment. I gotta set up the, Did I do window capture? Yeah, window capture works. Don't know if this, this is gonna be loud as fuck. Nah, it seems like it's fine. Yeah, it's this game. It's a little loud. Hang on. That's good. Okay, next game. Who gives a fuck about this? We need to do the revolutionary game. I'm pretty sure that I have it set to the correct thing here. So we got bonus mode. We get the lying cutscene. Because it's Oni time, not TV time. As you can see. Get the cursor off the screen. Ow, Oni. Now it's too quiet. Hang on. Now, let's try that. Alright, so I know that for the I forgot it does like the gunshot thing when you die. So I haven't played this, or well, I played it a tiny bit after the stream before, but I don't remember everything. So it's gonna be a tricky challenge. If I only had 3 hours left to live and there's nothing you can do to change this fate, would you do meth? If it was in front of me, probably. Like, why not, right? Whoops. I am a really big fan of the Oni's jumping sound effects. I forget that there's a fucking Chuck Ya Challenge reference in those. Easier layout, you are welcome. Thank you. We all agree except L. Chris. Why would Chris not do meth within the last 3 hours of your life? Like, literally, what's the reason as to not do it? Ooh, that was a tricky one. No, I didn't mean to go to the side. I knew that the blocks were there, they were the lighter ones, but I slipped. Personally wouldn't want to spend that time on meth. But yeah, like, I'm saying that, like, if it was right in front of you, it's like, ah, fuck it, like, why not, right? And it's like, you probably wouldn't like it, you'd probably, like, try it, and then be like, what the fuck, why'd I try that? And that'd be that, at worst, you know? It's like, I don't think the implication is that, like, you have to smoke the whole thing, you know? It's not like Hank Hill making Bobby smoke the packs of cigarettes. It's like, you know, you aren't being forced to smoke all the meth. You can just do a little bit and be like, oh fuck, I don't like that. Well, back to whatever I'm doing for the next 3 hours. You know? There's definitely better things to do, absolutely. But it's like, you know, you could also just have that, like, last minute experience of like, I guess I'll see what meth is all about. It's a good conversation to be having while the Oni is doing things like this. I remember this part. Nick coin. Whoops. That's foolish. What if the king owl on it? Then he might be a good character for once. Whoops. What is this music that's playing? It seems very slowly coming out of the top of the screen there. Why'd I try that? Alright, I'm really liking what... This is Dark Wound from Wound. Don't know what that is, but alright. You know what I was thinking of? Because I couldn't remember what exactly the jumping sound was for the Oni. And I was thinking, it honestly might have been really funny if you just had it be like the little, like, you know, the violin sting each time it jumped. Obviously, this is also very good, but I was thinking, like, that would have been pretty good. Told Creole to do that. Same guys who made Pizza Tower. Oh, that game. The one that isn't out yet. Right. That was close. I do like the running, like, sound effect as well. Forgot how slow you move. Like... Oh yeah, the secret background block. The jump isn't, obviously. Really. Would have been better. Would have been a better character if it was. Did I do it? No, almost. I see. Oh shit. I held down the sprint button when I backed up because I thought that I was gonna slide off the other way, and then I slid off the other way. That was a bit foolish. I forget, the Oni mode is just enabled when you put my name in, right? As like your player name. That's like the only thing that really does that. Getting my Super Mario jumps in. Kind of nice brisk walk. Whoops. That was very stupid. I'm at least seeing new things at this point, which is nice. Well done, Aiden. Damn it. Lackitudes. Or Lakitu. I don't remember how it's actually supposed to be pronounced. I watched like a video about him recently, like where his name comes from or whatever. Like the running theories on where the name comes from. Huh. Your bid just laid 3 eggs. Your bid just threw 3 spiny eggs. I don't know if anybody's made that one before. Fuck. What am I looking at? Oh, okay. Yeah, that is exactly what I just said, actually. So. Back to Oni antics. Is everyone excited for the game tomorrow? The big game? I know I am. Considering completely redoing the level at some point. Sorry, I just ate a BLT before I got on here. Why were you considering just redoing the whole thing? This fucking sucks. It's about a game I don't even play. I will say that was a very confusing aspect of it. It was just like, you know, obviously I'm... What word am I using here? Like, I'm not ungrateful that it was made, because it's still funny that it exists, but it was just very, very funny to me that it's like a game that was made specifically for me to stream has a surprise cameo from a Deltarune character with an entire level based around him. And I was just kind of like, huh? Very careful. I am telling you, because Chapter 3 came out during development. I had to put that into some form of work. Are you fucking farting? It is actually, it's farting. I think that might be the only time I've actually died to that little lip. It's an awkward spot. What? Bitch ain't my jump. Just going dark side fill on this. I'm pushing buttons, I'm pushing buttons. DSP on this, jacking off. Yeah. That's the other way to go DSP on something. DSP tries it. Jacking off. That really is one of, like, there's a lot of really funny shit that has happened to Darkside Phil. Or that he's been the cause of. But just like beating it on stream, like forgetting to turn his camera off, just rub one out before he goes live, is so crazy. Like, has anyone else really ever done that? And I've never once heard of that happening. Oh, I didn't realize. Here I was thinking that it was gonna be all sunshine and rainbows at the end, and now you got me doing Kaizo fire bars. Thanks a lot. Jesus Christ. It's just complaining really hard. Fuck. Singular penis bar? What? Oh. Does not say penis. I don't know if that would be legal. Sensor bar, just swinging around, just a black bar. There's an arrow pointing to it that says penis. Penis BTW. At that point, technically it would be meat spin. Fuck! I've never been good at fire bar shit in Mario. I think my favorite jump sound effect is the boing with the sparkle. I don't know why that one's really good. I'm a big fan of that one. No, okay. I was like, is there a safe spot there? It's trial and error at this point. I'm gonna go around that one as it spins. And then also not run into the one all the way at the left by going too fast. If that one reaches down there, I don't even know. It's been a while since the respect button's been hit. Got a lot of use to that like last leg of July. How many times have been hit? 56 times. Wonder how high it'll be next year. That stack of blocks there, like the mound of them with like the spike sticking out. That one, it just makes me. It looks like a middle finger to me. Like, not even as like a specific, just like intentional, like, heh, fuck you. It just like the shape of it just makes me think of like Knuckles and the big middle finger. The fuck? You put a dev path up here or something? What is this? I didn't sprint. I didn't. Okay. Sure, man. What the fuck is that? I did not deserve to win that, but I did it anyway. That's not the Oni. That's a pizza. Where's the Oni? Cool. Now we know that pizza jerks off all day. Game Gerald? Oh, right. I forgot about Game Gerald. I was like, what? Okay, right. Yeah. John the Pizza Man. Alright, let's see this.
Alec Baldwin's an asshole.
Yeah.
You're a fucking ass bang, you fucking shithead.
Okay.
You spag.
Why was that one censored? What'd he say?
I wish Keanu Reeves was here to save me from the Matrix right now. I jerk off all day. My dick is sad. Fuck you. You spag. My dick is sad. Yeah. I jerk off all day.
I like that one. Yeah, all I'm missing is the final one. Let's go do that. Just kidding. He was in one. I don't remember that. Is this Pluck? Yeah, I actually went and looked at our DMs because I forgot how it was spelled. This is Pluck. Pluck font, isn't it? Yeah, we did Baby Gamer. So you can get it. We can cheat and see what you get. It's Bubsy? Okay. Same tier, kind of, a little bit. But this is the reward you get for beating Nick Bro without losing, without going past like the lives par. Which I'm not doing right now. I'm unlucky. So like, do I just like ask for something? It's like, is the game tomorrow gonna be good? That's a great question there. Hey, look at that. It knew. The game's gonna fucking blow. Get ready. Is it true that the game is gonna blow? Well, now he's just contradicting himself. Should I cancel it altogether? I mean, the cards don't lie, I'd assume. Are you telling the truth? It's you know, it's set in stone at this point. Yeah, it's looking real bad for tomorrow. One more check. Is the game gonna be shit? The game's gonna shit. It's gonna shit and be shit, I guess. Actually, let's ask that as a separate one. Is the game going to shit? Well, there you go. The game's gonna be shit. It's going to shit. I should cancel the stream tomorrow. Just everything. Just across the board. Are there any other questions I should ask it before we move on? I already asked it that, and it gave me, like, extremely unlucky, like, twice in a row. And then I asked again. I was like, well, I did ask again, because then I was like, okay, so the game is going to be shit. And then it gave me extremely lucky. So I was like, alright, well, there it is. Could check again. One more time. Is the game going to be bad? That doesn't help me. Is the game gonna be bad? Every time. It's right on the money. I'm not gonna ask it that, because then it's gonna be like, it's gonna start spiting me. See, I trust it for my questions, but if it's like outside questions, like that, it's gonna start spiting me. Be like, oh yeah, it is. So I can't ask that question. Is everyone here going to buy Poppy Playtime Bundle in Fortnite tomorrow instead of playing Once Upon a Katamari? Not that. Are they going to buy Poppy Playtime tomorrow instead of playing Katamari? Stop. I made an unknown sandwich. Glad that got referenced. Okay, so it looks like everybody's going to be buying Poppy Playtime instead of playing the new game. The Poppy Playtime bundle in Fortnite, more specifically, not Poppy Playtime itself. It's a different thing. Are you stupid? I do know you are. You're right. Now let's unroll some toilet paper real quick. Wait, the question mark? The question mark? What do you mean? Single player? Oh. Midnight, no. Shoutouts to Outsuck on Tumblr for your golden Usagi. Your did it. Can zoom in on Usagi. Wow. I haven't watched any Chikawa. Seems funny though. What are you doing? She's just yawning at me. That's pretty cool. Yor did it. It was like a notification on options and novelties. I just wanted to look at these icons again. This is a great one here. Also, I was thinking if the original songs that were made for all of this were sent to me, I could put them into the like stream music playlist. So we have like Gnon, or however you're supposed to pronounce it, show up every once in a while, which I think would be neat. Bonus barrel is in this. Doesn't have a YouTube upload. Well, I don't use YouTube for it. It's just I put them into my iTunes library and then just shuffle it from there. I have a big playlist of like specifically game music that's not gonna get copywritten. Well, no, because like you can just put it with iTunes. You can just upload. You can just put your own MP3s in because it's like the 99% of the stuff that I have on my iTunes thing is not it's not on the store or anything. I don't think that any of my music here has been purchased on iTunes. Have I done the Oni yet? Yeah, I beat Oni. Yeah, it's like a can again. No, I'll wait until we're done with the game to actually add any of that music to the playlists and stuff. Also, I gotta say, I am a really big fan of Game Gerald. I forget, how do I quit? Let me out! Alright, title screen. But if I were to be sent like the original tracks, like the different versions of Gnon and stuff on Discord or whatever, I can pop them into the playlist and they can show up every once in a while. If you would like, if that would be wanted. I also did have another idea, but because obviously I have my own website domain, but the only thing it leads to is the shop. So I was thinking, or I had been thinking for a while, but I don't know like actual web design. I did a very small bit of it in high school, but nothing actually like able to be put up anywhere. 1 second, getting like cables on tangled so I can turn the iPad on. But what I wanted to do is eventually try to set up like a website that's like a collection or like a page on my, like an actual website that has a collection of all of the cousins that we make. So we can kind of have like an archive of all the stuff that we've done over the years for Katamari Month things. And I was thinking that maybe we could use original music like that as the background music for like this year's collection, possibly. And just have, like... Because I wanted there to be... I wanted it to be essentially, like... like an interactive way to actually be able to see the descriptions for all of the cousins without needing to specifically be in the Discord and like scroll through the channel or read the text file that you get for like downloading the resource pack, you know? I wanted it to be like, oh, you can go to this website and see all the cool stuff that everybody made, shit like that. Have the credit. But that would require me to like figure out how to set up an actual website and do all that kind of stuff for it. So it would probably not be all that soon, if it is going to happen, which I would like it to. But I think it would be a really cool project. So bear with me, I'm just setting up the iPad stuff. It's weird. I'll leave it on this screen for when I actually start this up. But fucking my last played cousin was Dangle. And he's waving to me on the save screen. And he's using his foot to wave. I didn't know he did that. Because I don't think maybe he used to. It would make sense if he did, I guess. I just don't remember that being the case. HTML coding stream. Because it's like, I can probably, like, if I gave myself, like, a small refresher, I could probably remember the basics of, like, front-end shit. Because it's like, that's really all we really ever did in the web design class I took. Where it was just kind of make a couple things show up, make some links and images show up on a web page that isn't hosted anywhere. My best website, though, was Ainsley Harriott, the chef, his face on the background of a very long rainbow gradient, and you had to scroll like way, 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 way far down the page, and it was just on loop playing the video where he's like, give you meat a good old rub. Spicy meat. Yeah, boy. And once you got to the bottom, it was like the video was playing there. It's a pretty great site. Maybe I could have it as an Easter egg page on my real website. That would actually be pretty funny. Alright, I need Tua? Excuse the, whatever it is, the, audio if it's insanely loud. I don't know if it'll actually be, like, playing audio as soon as this starts, but... Yeah, the audio is working. That's a good start. Now to do the traditional drop it down to like 1 on my volume mixer because it resets itself every time it's open. Alright, now filters. Wait, no. iPad capture. Forgot I had like a thing specifically for this. That's a little too quiet, actually. This is something that I've mentioned before, I think, but I still can't figure out why it happens. So it's using, like, it's treating this like headphone audio as opposed to, like, the iPad actually just having it, like, using its normal speaker audio. So you can see here, like, if I move this around, like, you can see the volume going there. But then if I go past, like, 3 presses here, it just mutes, and it's like it's still got 2 to go. Like, I don't know why it only plays audio at 3. This isn't the newest version? What? I streamed the... What? Did I miss 1.7? Did nobody tell me? They fixed a Unity issue? Well, shit, you know I gotta go do that. Hang on. Dude, well, I need security, so... Let's get this going. Oh, actually, I think I heard about that, because I got a ping from the Bomb Rush... the Bomb Rush Discord about a random update that they dropped that was mostly just fixing Unity stuff. I think that was probably like the only thing that was in it, honestly. It's taken like 8 years to download. Doo-doo. Also, I was thinking like at some point I should probably try to go for like 100% collection in this. But actually, speaking of like all the stuff that you've got done, Chorus, have you what's your like fan count or whatever it is? I have candy waiting. I have 50 candy waiting. Holy crap. The fortune telling was a complete lie, by the way. IGN says otherwise. What's IGN saying? Are they saying 4 too much water? Has anyone made a 1.4 million? Okay. Has anyone made like too much water jokes in the past like 20 years? The best comeback to this series since the PS2 era. I'm kind of willing to believe that, to be honest. So I got what, 64 candies? It's like a Nintendo. What we got to like go for now? Because there's no more cousins, so probably. I really am curious what the fuck they're gonna be adding to this, if anything. They gave the game a 9, damn. Good. That's very good news. Spend 5 on the medical mask. That's kind of crazy, that's only 5. Like, good. That's what more of them should be at, but still. So what should I even, like, try to get at this point? Like, hat, definitely, but that's 999. Little buddy. Crazy that fancy formal outfit is only 420. That's insane. I ever get his mask even in this? Because it's like royal mask. And queen mask and king mask. They just don't have regular masks. That's weird. So I don't really even know what I'm gonna be doing for the like rest of this. How long? Regular mask is queen mask. Well done, Namco. We've been going for 50 minutes. Actually hiding in a theme park? You know what? Sure. That was a cool freeze for a second there. Morning. This song came on my Spotify playlist today at work. Oh, also, KDRL collection stream, looking for the automatic door. I mean, it's like, that's the thing, is like, I've done collection streams before for forever, because I was starting from a fresh save, essentially, in the 2020 first Katamari month. So I was like, maybe it would be, nice to just pop into this every once in a while for collection stuff. It's like, it won't be collection stuff right away for Once Upon, but I can pretty much guarantee that, like, I will also be streaming on Friday. You know, you can probably quote me on that. I won't say you can quote me on that, but you can probably quote me on that. It's a very high chance. Because it's like, I could do it. I could do, more game completion stuff by myself, but I could also milk it for content, Who doesn't love that? I forgot the jack sounds like. Why is my game like kind of freezing up every once in a while? You guys had me update to 1.6.1. Now my game is freezing. Thanks a lot. I thought you guys were my friends. I like how they have the drop in the song be like a baby. Actually, isn't that like a game? I swear there's a game. It was on like 360 arcade or something that was like drop that beat like an ugly baby or something like that. I would assume it's like a rhythm game. Tsuchinojo. Okay. Why am I going so fast? The security issue is what held the game together. Apparently. I really do wish that I had like a better way to stream this game. Because it's like, this screen capture, it's like, obviously you can just look at the screen, the colors are so blown out. It's like, I've tried doing color correction stuff. I could just try to like really go in there and tweak it, but it's a tough thing to do. I forgot about it. Okay, never mind. I'm about to complain. Don't even have to. Remastering 2028 revamped candy system. I mean, like, if there were a console for it, I wouldn't complain. I don't think anybody on Earth would. If they did, I'd be really confused. I'd be like, why the fuck are you complaining about this? This is literally an objective good. Are you stupid? But, I'm sure at least one person would say something. I never noticed how big that bear's honey bottle is. That's crazy. What am I missing? That's always the best question to be asking. for DLC. I am really, really curious whether the cousins from this will ever be released from this prison of iPad. Because that is really sad to me if they are just gonna be stuck here for the foreseeable future. Who the fuck did I not get? Got Patch, I got Miso, hold on. Got everybody over here. Got Beyond, Nutso, Signola, Peo. June was in the pool, Marcy was over there. I got everybody in here. Did I miss like La 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 over here or something? I did. Watching this forever. I think it's a 50-50. Yeah, because it's like, I'm just wondering, like, if, because it's like, you kidding me? Why did that fucking happen? That took over my entire screen? You're kidding me. Hang on a second. Can I make that not happen? Mr. Burns is calling. I don't even know. I don't think I can stop them from doing that. It's just another server. Like, people are in a call right now. And apparently I'm being... Because I don't know how many people are aware of this song for raid calls. You're able to ring people to voice now, at least in some servers. I don't know if it's an across-the-board thing. No, not New Planet. So it's like, essentially, you can just actually call someone on Discord. And, except it's just ringing them like, hey, join VC. Join. Do it, join. And it acts like an actual ass call. What a feature it is. You won't believe this. Or I don't. Oh, that's right. Why am I reading this? I was looking at something else, and then I started reading what was on screen, like, oh wait, there's text on screen. It's like, wait, I don't need to read this. Executed live tomorrow. That's what it kind of feels like. What am I gonna do when I can't play as salsa? Oh, but what I was going to say before that, though, was I'm wondering how they even could include the cousins from this in the new game. Because it's like, what would they do? Like, just release like an update later on and be like, hey, have you guys seen these people? They're from a game you more than likely haven't played, or maybe even heard of. Yes, it came out this year. They delisted before Katamari Month, then I'll emulate it. What? Who said that? I know I didn't. Assuming that is a thing that can be done. I mean, given the fact that like Amore apparently is, I still haven't done that. I would assume. But I'm not the expert in this, so I don't know. Why? It really is just fucking stuttering for no reason. I don't think I've ever had this game do that. It's like, it's not like the iPad isn't charged. It's at like 90% when I started this, and it makes sense to have rolling live levels to once again. I mean, yeah. Should roll them up. Yeah, it's like that would be the outcome that I would assume would happen. And it wouldn't just be like, hey, here's this free shit. And they make you buy the levels piecemeal, like, beautiful. They just go back to that for no reason. I'm kind of wondering, like, if they would even be in the files already. Each level for 99 cents, yeah. Platonic Ideal of DLC. Day 1, all 99 cents. Each cousin is 99 cents. Like, should I spend like fucking, what, $8 on these guys? That's fine. I'm okay with paying that. I shouldn't have to, but I'd be fine with it. Don't do that, Namco. That is true, it does already technically have Day 1 DLC. I'll let that slide though, because it's all completely extra stuff. Like, it's just music and presents. Stuff that isn't in the game and wouldn't be otherwise. And it's just like, hey, if you really like the series, take a look at this. It's like, you're selling it as like the digital deluxe and all that, so yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Speaking of DLC, I beat the new Pokemon. I did not buy the DLC yet. I'm definitely going to, but I was like, I already have to spend $70 to get the Switch 2 version of this. I don't really feel like spending the extra $20 on top of that right now. It is kind of insane to me that they're charging $20 for an expansion for a spin-off game. It's like, dude, fucking, you had to spend like $20 for 2 massive DLCs for Scarlet and Violet that added like entire new regions, essentially. They're like, you know, a fraction of the size of the main map, but still, it's entire new maps. With like entire Pokedexes to them. It's like, maybe they'll do that for ZA, but like, damn. It's a pretty big ask in my opinion, as much as I do really like the game. It's kind of crazy. Si, senor. I still haven't even seen the request that I was going for here. ZA DLC asked the second season. The fourth decided Fallout 4. It is kind of crazy to me that, like, after going through all of ZA, it's like basically any complaint I was seeing past just like how the graphic, like opinions on the graphics and stuff, was just kind of proven completely wrong. It's a little nuts. Because it's like, is the game a $70 game? Would I recommend the average person who isn't like really, really into Pokemon to spend $70 on this game? No. It is not the size of a $70 game. If you're really, really into Pokemon though, you'll like almost definitely have a great time with it. And I'm definitely gonna be getting my time out of it. But like, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, like, I don't know how many people have like paid attention to stuff people have been talking about on Twitter, but there's kind of spoilery, not really. There's a ranking system in the game. Actually, does anybody care if I spoil this game at all? I didn't even blew through those last 3 minutes just talking about Pokemon. So the whole initial plot of the game is that there is a tournament with 26 ranks in it going from Z to A, and you have to go out at night and do a shit ton of Pokemon battles against a bunch of random, yeah, no, I'm not gonna say anything past that. The stuff I'm gonna say is barely spoilers to begin with. So you go out at night and they have these battle zones, which are just like gated off areas where you go in and there's just trainers roaming around, and you beat them and do specific like little tiny bite-sized missions to get extra points. And once you have enough points from beating trainers and doing these side mission things, you get a ticket to do a promotion match. And so the promotion matches are a lot of the time against like a story character or just some random character that they made up just to be the guy that's at that rank. And at some point, the rogue mega evolutions, which are the actual main plot of the game, start showing up, and you end up dealing with it because Zygarde is like trying to get you to help. So you pull it off, and it's like in the game, it's like, holy shit, dude, you actually did that? Like, oh my god, that's crazy. And so the people who have been running the tournament come to you and they're like, hey, we've been running this tournament specifically to try and get the strongest trainers together so that they can combat these rogue mega evolutions. You obviously know what you're doing. Do this fight with me, and then we'll just bump you up. And then it plays a cutscene after you beat the dude from this company where you go up like 12 ranks at once or something. So you skip past like most of the 26 lettered rankings so that you can just like, because you have to reach a certain point to be able to be allowed to do Mega Evolution, I guess. So they're like, okay, you need Mega Evolution because you're obviously good at this. So let's just get this over with. And people were like, oh wow, fucking lazy Pokemon Company doesn't let you just go through these like 26 ranks of grinding battles and doing the exact same thing over and over and over and over again with no variation. Oh, can't just let me play your game. You gotta do some stupid bullshit and skip half the game for me. It's like, dude, did you not read it? It's like, I know, Pokemon fans generally don't read the game they're playing, but still, it's like, holy shit, dude. Like, it's like, it skips half of the boring part of the game so you can get to the real meat of the story. Like, people are like, oh, the main plot is the tournament. No, it isn't. They very specifically, right then and there, like, okay, the tournament is so that we can get people to deal with the actual problem. It's like, okay, that makes sense. And then people are like, oh, why didn't I get to do the whole tournament? It's like, motherfucker, what are you even talking about? And then once you beat the game, it's even less of an issue. I won't go into specifics, but it's like, you can still battle people, I'll say that much. It's like nothing, literally nothing is lost by letting you skip past the actual tournament. Well, see, that's the thing, is like, you still have to go through all of the ranks that you have left. Like, the game can't be finished until you hit, like, rank A, you know? Like, that's part of the finale of the game, is getting to rank A and stuff. I would have had fun with that gameplay, but felt a little disappointed. Yeah, it's like, I can tell you this, it's like, you'll be glad that what happens in the post-game anyway. If you like the gameplay with it. And the other thing is, if you play the online multiplayer, like versus, it isn't that great, in my opinion, because it's a 4-person free-for-all. But it actually does let you just, like, do the entire Z to A rankings. It's also nice once you get past the, whatever it is, once you get past, like, the big skip. Because they start kind of peppering in extra stuff in between all of the placement matches and stuff, so you actually have stuff to go off and like, oh, let me go do this instead first. Look at my missions. Tons of crabs. Also, I think the moment where it does that is actually pretty funny, too. Like, where it skips you. Like, it's a good animation for it. Because every time you rank up, you have players sitting there and then, like, watches the rank go up to the side of the screen. And then, like, gives a thumbs up or whatever. And when it does the big skip, it's like, you're, like, looking at it and like, wait, what the fuck? It is a very funny game. The writing is very good in that game. Hermit crabs don't count as crabs. Do they actually? I never even looked into that. Like, are hermit crabs not technically, like, real crabs or some shit? Because it doesn't even sound correct. Like, I know that there's plenty of different animals that are, like, called a thing, but aren't actually that thing. Gets brainwashed of that thing. Or was it getting mind controlled of that thing? I don't remember which one it was. There are plenty of different animals. That's true. It's fish in its slippers. Gets brainwashed of it. Okay, I was right. You got brainwashed of that thing at your high school. Just looked it up, they aren't. Different info order. That feels really weird just because they're like, they just are crabs, but I guess not. It's like they got all the trappings of a crab, you know? So I guess I do kind of like the idea of the king for some reason knowing that. Just like, hold on, nope, that's not a crab. Technically. On the crabbings. Oh yeah, I just remembered I had I won't say what it is, but I had another, I think, pretty good idea for a new cousin design today while I was walking home from work. I might do it. I'm not sure yet. If I can figure out a good way to do it, I will. I also, once I make the models for the new cousins, I'm probably gonna put up a YouTube video of how to use it, because it's like it's not all that intuitive. You kind of need to download a couple different things and install them to your Minecraft world or server to have the pack actually really like work properly. It isn't just like a resource pack you can just kind of plug in and play. But with that, I'm obviously going to quote-unquote advertise the fact that people can design their own and send them in for next year. So there might be people joining the server and doing it. You know, I won't hype it up like I'm guaranteeing like, oh, there will be some cool new designs soon, because it is very likely that the people who see the video already know. But still, it'll be updated on Planet Minecraft, and so some people who may see it on there might be like, oh cool, maybe I'll check this out. And that same logic, horseshoe crabs aren't crabs either by that definition, so I don't know, I think they just forgot. Maybe the king's just a petty moron, as per usual, except he didn't think about like, oh wait a second, I'm still letting you do this one though. And he's not willing to admit that he is wrong. Anti-hermit crab but pro-horseshoe crab. Xenophobia theory. Dude, you know who hates horseshoe crabs? Chris does. If anybody's listening who's in call with Chris, tell Chris I said fuck you, because you don't like horseshoe crabs. I've already said that to him myself, but you know, it bears repeating, in my opinion. I thought that plant was a crab, but it wasn't. Never seen one in IRL. They're cool. I like them a lot. A very neat animal. Very weird. They definitely look more like a bug than the average crab. That's for sure. Which is understandably unsettling. But they're still really cool. What am I missing? I've gotten to 199 a few times. Still never hit 200 though. Oh yeah. There's one. I actually have a horseshoe crab shell somewhere in my room. Don't know where I got it from. Might have literally just been on the beach somewhere. Like years and years ago. Missing 2 crabs. A raid. Holy shit. Thank you. Haven't heard that noise in a hot minute. There's still so many emotes showing up. Why are they still popping up? Is that DJ Khaled? This is funny to me that it pulls from like all of the Franker face and like 7TV emotes and stuff when it does the emote explosion, so you just see all kinds of random bullshit showing up. I don't know how much more I'm gonna do tonight, just because like this was essentially just kind of like, you know what, I don't want to just do the Oni level from Meg's Vins. You know, I don't want it to be that short. So I don't know how many more stages of this I'll go through. Yeah, I guess maybe it just depends on which ones have the candy on them. Alright, notice that sunscreen have the prince's face on it. Is there another bottle of that? Yeah, it does. And we got flashbang everybody. Taking a picture of it so that I can use it as a whatever it is, as thumbnail part of it. It's really funny, whenever I, like, the past day or so, everything I've seen about Katamari on Twitter has either been, from the Japanese side, it's generally speaking some, like, really nice art, and then on English-speaking sides, it's mostly just been like, anyone else remember the fact that there's a Katamari game, or just me? Or a Katamari game coming out in, like, 2 days, or just me? It's like, I've seen that same tweet, like, 3 times at this point. It's pretty funny. I'm glad people are aware. It's just funny to see people be like, does anyone else realize this? It's like, they should. But then it's like, everything I see from Japanese accounts is just really nice art. Which, I mean, like, makes sense, because it's not like I can really read it if I'm just seeing, like, Japanese tweets. But you get my point. Tweet Japan. Oh, I forgot I named it. Dude, stop freaking out. Oh, it's going between the buns here. May we help you with it? What? Why'd he say that? Did I roll up like a register or something? Oops. Look at how stupid he looks here. Why is... I forgot about this too. Like, it's just fucking spin and zoom. I don't remember if this is right, but isn't it that you have to get like the actual like exact 350 to get the 3 stars on this one? Because I did do that, but I don't remember if that is the requirement or if you can go a little lower. I don't think you can. I think you have to get it exact. Actually, can you see? Yeah, within $0. So yeah, you do need to have it literally exactly 350. Kind of crazy that they have that as a requirement for 3 stars, because usually the 3-star requirements are like, you know, give you a little leeway. Money may be fabulous, but the gift of life is priceless. Go off, King. Cold days make me crave meat buns. No cheating during the stream, our fans will cancel us. Whatever, man. It is weird that since this is like built off of We Love, you can't just press start to skip the end dialogue here. You actually do have to just mash it. I'm gonna run from here, I'll play that. Why not? Freezing still? I think it's just this area specifically. Receiving signal from fellow comrade. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, it's an alien. Hooray, fellow comrade. So that dog is an alien? Didn't believe in magic till I watched my dog turn into an alien. Speaking of dogs, actually, I just remembered something. They announced a Pikmin 4 update today. Not anything I was expecting. Seems interesting enough, just a little collectible decor Pikmin. Kinda wondering how exactly that's gonna work, because Pikmin can die. So it's like, are you just gonna have to escort them back to the fucking ship? Like, you're telling me this for the first time. I'm just now hearing about this. I do wonder how easy that's going to be, like, with an already completed save. Because it seems like it's just gonna be like... What's his name? Dingo? He's gonna be like showing you, like, hey, this is about the plate so that you're gonna expect one. And then you just go there and get it. The hard mode is just ultra spicy mode, I guess, with the Pikmin cap. Oh, it has a cap to it? That's kinda cool. And just to like, what, like 50? $60, like in $3, okay. Yeah, the difficulty thing is a neat addition. Okay, more than likely will not really be touching it. But I do really like the fact that there's the that easy mode where animals won't fuck with you, so you can just go into photo mode and hang out with them. That's pretty cool. It's a very fun idea. I'm sure people will do some interesting stuff with that. Like this game. Were you streaming it before you rated, or just saying that in general, like you just liked the game? So no hard confirmation, but the trailers kind of looked like they had no auto lock on the cursor. The cursor was moving in ways I can't right now. Mouse mode for Switch 2. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if I would use it, but maybe I'd try it. That's some, you know what, actually, let me say this. Something that kind of confuses me about, like, Switch 2 mouse mode stuff is, like, where are they expecting people to be playing this? It's like, mouse mode makes sense if you're doing it in, like, handheld mode on a desktop, but, like, if you're playing it in your living room or something, it's like, what, are you gonna go get, like, a fucking book to, like, use as a mouse pad or something? Like, you need a flat surface for that. Didn't say anything about being a Switch 2 graphics or anything. That would be nice, though, if they did have some sort of graphical update, or not even graphical update, it's kind of like general update. Though maybe it honestly is probably a game that doesn't really even need it. Because it's like the only upgrade that I could really imagine we could get is like some more stable FPS, because it's like it was never really bad, but I think I can remember a couple times where it dipped a little bit. And it's like, I'm sure that that's probably fixed by default just by playing it on a Switch 2, so I don't think that would even need to be really an issue that's addressed. But I also haven't tried it, so I don't know. You know what is crazy though? If it was like the Switch 2 upgrade, Scarlet and Violet on Switch 2, kind of insane how well it runs. Legitimately wasn't expecting it. And it was free. The update at least. There we go. Ice Pikmin were in the Code of Bloom for two years? That's kind of crazy. What year was Pikmin 4? It was 22? Or was it 23? Okay, I couldn't remember. May 2023, right. Played Oliver when life deserves more praise. Sorry I didn't notice that. Both of your names are blue in the chat, so I keep... It makes it hard to discern who's who at a glance while I'm playing. You do have a sword. I wish that I used my, like, custom Frankerface icons in the chat widget thing there. So it would show the beam katana. I did see somebody, by the way, when you said like 2 years late for some reason, I saw somebody point out, oh, I've actually gotten all 400? Oh, that's cool. Somebody pointed out that I think November is like the 4th anniversary of Pikmin Bloom or something. And that might be why it's specifically a Decor Pikmin update. Do my daily missions refresh? Or my weekly missions or whatever? Or no, yeah, it would be daily because you won't believe this got my 4 times. I think I'll do this and then call it a night. Save my energy for tomorrow. APK for it a week early. I'm really doing well here, getting all these guys. It's a little crazy to me how in Japan especially, like Pokemon Go and Pikmin Bloom have really like continued to thrive. And it's just like in at least like major public eye, they kind of fizzled out over in America. That is, however, kind of partly the fault of nowhere being walkable in the United States, but you know. I don't even know how long I kept up with Pikmin Bloom. It wasn't really that long, especially not compared to Pokemon. Because Pokemon, I've had a couple different phases where I just kind of like reinstalled it and was just passively getting stuff while I was like at work or at home even. Not even any stops near me. Hype for tomorrow? Good. It's gonna be pretty awesome. And speaking of tomorrow, I was debating making a YouTube video to try and announce like, hey, I'm gonna be streaming there, but then I was like, oh wait, I can probably do like a YouTube post. And that might get pushed onto people's feeds, hopefully, maybe. I don't know how they actually work for people who are subscribed to me, but maybe it'll show up. I was like, I should say something. Get as many people as I can's eyes on this. The cards don't lie, that is true, that is true. The good old tarot cards. Not even tarot cards, just chance cards or something. Is the game gonna be ass? Very lucky. Extremely lucky. Oh yeah, the game's gonna be really good. Apparently IGN gave it a 9. So I would say, I wonder if it'll be my game of the year, but I feel like it's kind of obvious whether it would or not. Just kind of the fact that it exists already gives it a pretty major buff in that respect. Oh shit. Thank you. Prime Gaming? Hell yeah. Enjoy the couple emotes we got. I appreciate it. I always forget about Prime Gaming. I haven't used my Prime sub in a while. Also very funny to me that it isn't called Twitch Prime anymore, it's just Prime Gaming. What do you mean I can't get that? I absolutely should be able to get it now. And if not, this game sucks. Just like the game tomorrow. There we go. Need my one singular candy. That's probably the biggest complaint I have with this game is the candy economy is so ass. Because it's like the one guaranteed way you have to get candies is like abysmally slow, and there's no way to speed it up. So it's like you gotta just get lucky on how many candies the fans randomly decide to give you after you get enough chat messages randomly from them. And then fucking who knows what happens when you run out of like once you fully max out all the fan requests, all the chat fan thing, whatever it's called. A little ridiculous, in my opinion. A little ridiculous. Could have been handled a bit better. Good game otherwise. Thank you, Epic Games Store, now available Bloodlines 2. Thank you for popping up on my screen and not going away. Oh no, it went away. Kind of wondering if, like, tomorrow, if I should take, like, a short break when, like, around 8 o'clock when Huggy Wuggy drops in Fortnite. Just to go pick up Huggy Wuggy and then go back to the game. Might be a funny bit. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Weeds Saturn. I can't get rid of Weeds Saturn. I got the, like, beat 3 missions right now. Alright. I think that'll be all for today. We got, like, 11 candies. Because I started with 64, technically, because I got that 50. Yeah, it was 11. It's so many. We played for like an entire hour and got 11 candies. That is awesome. Anyway, they all stopped being a negative Nancy. You can get excited for tomorrow. In which case, I will see, hopefully, everybody here around 6 o'clock EST tomorrow afternoon for some fucking epic gaming. Not sponsored by Namco. I was gonna joke sponsored by Namco, but I haven't gotten that yet. Still haven't heard back. But when I do, if I do, it's gonna be crazy. Call Pac-Man now. I would like to. Maybe I can see if Scary Pac-Man can help me out or something. Is Scary Pac-Man an emote? He has to be, right? Yeah, he is. Is that a follower emote? I think... Yeah, he is, right? He's a follower emote? Grandpa, Huey Moment, Scary Pac-Man, Playful Punk, and Swingy are those follower emotes, I think. Unless Uncanny is, too. I don't know. Actually, wait, I can look at this on my own. And it's not loaded. Look at all those Scary Pac-Mans. Wait, hang on. Why is that? Oh, I thought they were like Uncanny is not. Oh yeah, because I needed more emote space to add Giggle and True. So I made Uncanny. Uncanny is technically an animated emote. It's just a one-frame GIF. Because I have, you get 5 animated emote slots, 5 regular, and then 5 follower. And so I wasn't using like 3 of the animated emote slots. So I was like, you know what? Let's just throw this in there. Alright, anyway, good night. See you guys later, tomorrow. Goodbye.